Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So how to make your pawns 100% happy. Um, when you start this game, because this is a brand new game, right? You're gonna see that it's gonna be hard to make them happy, very hard. Let's start with Connor over here. He has an issue with his health. As you can see, his eyes, he has a right eyes infection, and that's come with his personality. So he has an issue with that, which gives him like headaches, and it makes him angry and go berserk and everything. So this is one thing to take consideration. Every characters, they have a personal trait or attribute that will have an impact on their happiness. So this guy over here, this girl over here, what's an Evelyn? If you look over here, cheerful personality has permanently increased happiness. So that's one very good trait. That cheerful personality should get a +9 all the time. So that's one thing. But if you look at everything else, so scored 180 gives a 18 plus what is it? Like points. Technically, it comes from this guy over here. Whoop. Dartboard. So this is a game that you go in furniture over here, and it's a dartboard. You need to research it and construct it ASAP. Same thing with a punching pole, same thing with a shooting target. If you can get an instrument, that's a good thing as well, but that comes later on after you research it. So all these has a high impact on their happiness. Enjoy an alcoholic beverage that comes with wine, because I made wine over here. Wine comes from bush fruits, but I have no more bush fruits. Bush fruits, you can either harvest them from your own garden if you have discovered it. Where is it? I think it's somewhere. Oh, here it is, and it's very small. Actually, I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger because I need more than that. Find a place where I can actually somewhere not too. You want to make sure that you have your things not too far from your house, because they have to walk all the way there, and the time they get there, it's time. It's not good if they go too far. You know what I'm saying? Boom. So with the bush fruits, I'll be able to make wine. You need to research this thing over here. What is it? Fermentation barrel. Once you research it, then you're gonna click ferment, and you're gonna click what do you want to do. Oh shit, I got antibiotic. I did not know. Wine, yeah. So wine, I was talking about wine. So wine makes them happy. This is something you research in the research bench over here. Also, the research bench that I have is an advanced research desk, which you discover in the research. So you'll see over here, as you discover stuff, it's gonna tell you what what you can discover, what you can research, and if you can get the advanced research bench desk, it's better because you research faster. I have two of them, by the way, so I can have two people researching, and it goes way faster. All right, that's that. What else do we have? Ate a tasty meal. Tasty meal comes from cooking. I have two cooking over here. I have the cooking stove and the EI cooking stove. Same thing, just this guy use electricity, this guy use sticks. All right. Over here it says hot drinks, quick recipe, tasty recipe, and chief recipe. So hot drink over here, you get smoke leaf, and this one gives you 15 happiness, as you can see, happiness effect. Quick recipe gives you 6 happiness effect. Tasty gives you 12 happiness effect. That's if you discovered those recipe once you discover the ingredient. So yeah, guys, so once you have the ingredients, you'll be able to cook like stuff like this guy gives you +18 +18 +18. So you may want to prioritize the chief recipe, because it gives you the highest amount of of happiness. But the thing that it takes more time to cook it. So if you don't mind, yeah, I do a mix of everything. So I have meat soup, veggie soup, smoked tea. Because the thing is, I need something ASAP, because if I don't make something ASAP, they will get angry. They will get a debuff and they will get angry. So I need them to make something fast so they can not starve. And as they are working, so I'll tell the chief, my cook, to do something else that is longer to do, but which is more rewarding when it comes to boost effect. Type in private room, so you want to make sure they sleep in a private room. When you start the game, you won't have a house, so you have to build a house. Then when you can build a room, then you need to build a room. There's no specific dimension, by the way. The dimension of the room doesn't affect anything. It doesn't tell you, oh, the room is too small or too big, as long as you have a room. But you want to make it big enough, so it looks like a room at least. I don't know if there's any other furniture that comes with it, but this is an alpha state, so I don't know if there's gonna be more like desk or whatever stuff that's gonna be added. Maybe they will, maybe they won't, so we'll see about that. So yeah, so the private room has an effect. Many fun things to do. Like I said, if you have like games and stuff like dashboard, punching pole, shooting target, didgeridoo, handpan, so it's a good thing. So because they will have a diversity of instrument, because not all of them play the same instrument. Some of them prefer one instrument more than another. So yeah, that's beneficial for your mood effect. Sleep in a comfy bed. So if you have a bed, that's a good thing. If you sleep on the floor or if you sleep outside, they will have a debuff. You know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure you have beds, but you need to research it. In a food variety, like I said, the food variety, when you start, you're not gonna have all these recipe here, these what is it, chief recipe or tasty recipe. Like I said, you need to discover them. You can discover some of the ingredients once in the open world. So when you like walk around, you can observe. When you observe something that is, I don't know, like if you observe this guy over here, but see the glitter cap, if you observe it, once you observe it, you can use it to you can, you know, like you can make a garden out of it in your base, and then you can harvest it, and then you can actually use it for your cooking. You understand? So that goes for everything. So this guy here, I don't have true roots. See, true roots, I don't know where it is. I need to discover it somewhere by expedition, I believe. So I'm gonna send this girl over here, Mackie, for expedition, because once she goes in expedition, has a chance to feel observe unknown species during expedition. So she has natural curiosity trait. That's why I pick Mackie for expedition most of the time. What else do we have? Cheerful personality. Like I said, that's a permanent boost because of her cheerful personality. That's a plus. Not everybody has that, by the way. 8 on the table. Yeah. So if you have a table, that's a plus. So if you don't have a table, they will eat standing up, and that's not good. So you want to have a table. Meal was exquisite. Okay, so if they eat something better than quick recipe, I believe, like tasty recipe or chief recipe, they'll get a buff, so that's a good thing. Was pleased by Mackie. So some people in your group, they may be very nice. So Mackie is a very nice person, so she get a buff. Some people like this guy, he likes to agonize people. So if you go over here, occasionally intimidate others, making them feel unease. So this guy, he's gonna give some debuff to some people, right? So that's not good. But the reason I have him is because he is a good hunter. He is a good hunter and salvager, and he's good for cutting trees and everything. So he's very, very powerful, and he shoot twice as fast with ranged weapons. So when I bring this guy to hunt, he literally kills everything on his sight. So I need this guy. The only downside is that he will give debuff to other people because he's he's like that. He's that type of guy. You know what I'm saying? Creature comforts. Comforts come from everything. It could be sitting down over here. It could be playing a piano. It could be waking up. Like he could have when they sleep well. It could be anything. So creature comforts is everything, and anything and nothing at the same time. You understand? So that's that, guys. So that's how I make my people happy. So right now she's 100%. It's not easy to get done 100%. It's quite impossible, to be honest with you. So she's very like the exception, mostly because of her cheerful personality. But everybody else, trust me, I have a hard time bringing them up to 80% or even 70%. Because they have a lot of factors that you need to have a lot of buffs. Like, see, I only have this guy. See, it's very hard to please them. So one thing you need to take in consideration, if you make them do something they love, so if you see like it says interested, wait, let me see. If they do something they love, they will get a buff. So it's night. Okay, he's a night howler. So he's a night howler. So a night howl, sorry. Gain happiness while awake at night. So for that, you need to go in your schedule. You gotta make sure that he's sleeping during daytime if you can. So making sleep during daytime, because at nighttime when he wakes up, he gets a buff. That's for Zender, by the way. Yeah, so that's how I make them happy. And there's yeah, so it's hard to make them happy, but if you can make them happy, they're gonna be more productive, and your base is gonna build faster. Also, when you bring someone on expedition, just a side note, you want to bring someone like her because she has this buff over here, natural curiosity. Has chance to feel observe unknown species, and she will it's because of her that I have a different recipe and different things that I don't have yet. Guys, let me know if you like this video. If you like it, please like and subs. Thanks for watching, and I see you in my next video. Cheers.